So I've been asked on numerous occasions how we wedge to correct valgus or varus. As you can see, this child's foot is in a few degrees of valgus. We always want to correct that in our AFO. Sometimes we're not able to get a tight enough grip on the foot to correct it without destroying the cast. So I prefer to have a good cast and then to wedge it. So what we do is we want to move the heel this way, okay, and do more varus, or basically get it vertical. So we're going to cut a wedge medially here and a line laterally here so that we can hinge it to remove that. I want to leave the plantar surface of the foot intact, and I want to leave the medial malleolus intact. That wedge you cut out, it kind of looks like a smile. And you go all the way to the top of the foot, almost midline. And laterally, you just want to meet the other two cuts. And now, you can take this and hinge it to correct that heel, and we didn't change the foot much. We still have our navicular, we still have our medial malleolus. Okay? So once you correct it, just shoot a staple in there to hold it. I usually try to staple it outside of the trim lines, so I'll correct it. Throw a couple staples in. And now we have a corrected foot alignment. For dorsiflexion, plantarflexion, that's a lot easier. All I do is cut a wedge on the bandsaw, and I want it to hinge near where the ankle hinges. This doesn't have prominent malleoli. I can see the lateral better, so that should be basically where we hinge it. So I'm going to cut a wedge here, and then back here, and it won't be exactly on the ankle axis of motion, but it's close enough where it doesn't hurt anything. So all I do simple enough. We didn't really change anything other than just that dorsiflexion, plantarflexion angle. If you cut just a big wedge and then hinge it up, you're not really hinging like the ankle does. So line it up to the angle you want. There we go, and that's still plantarflexion touch. I go by the first metatarsal head, so if you look here, that's more the angle we want right there. So, wedging a cast, simple.